Okay, this is the extra question for vectors. Question 6 and 7. Okay, so we go question 6 first for student request to solve this, to get the solution for this question. Okay, question 6 say the vector u made vector v in 45 degree, and then the distance of this vector u plus vector v equal to 6, and then this the distance of vector u minus vector v equal to 2. Find the vector, the distance of vector u plus vector, the distance of vector v. In this one, we can use the, first of all, we do this one, form the question they give to us here. Say the vector u plus vector v equal to 6, right? Then we can take the both sides, take the power 2, because we try to get single vector u plus vector v there. So we're gonna have this one plus vector v, the distance of this one, right? Just say the whole thing power 2 and equal to 6 power 2. So become 36. Okay, so equal to 36. After this one, when you expand, gonna have vector, the distance of vector u power 2 plus 2 vector u times vector v plus the distance of vector v and the whole thing power 2 here equal to 36. Okay, so this one actually this is like a formula, so gonna be, because the distance of vector u power 2 plus this form here from the second line equal to this one, equal to 2 u vector u times vector v and plus, okay, equal to 36. Because this one like a formula, and then formula of the cosine when you learn grade 9, I think grade 9 or 10. Okay, for let me explain a little bit for this one, how this formula come from. Maybe a line by side here. Okay, like when you have any triangle, right? If you have any triangle here, like when, maybe, sorry, because have mosquito, so I try to get him away. Draw this one. So we have, if we have triangle, this one, right? One triangle here, and like this one. If you have any triangle, so let me refer to the formula you learned. I think it should be grade 9. The cosine law. For example, this is A length, right? A, and this is length B, and this one C. And so remember, so the formula is what? C square, right? Equal to A square plus B square minus 2AB cosine theta. Okay, and then this is theta right here between A and B. Okay, but if you draw like a parallelogram, this one draw, right? Draw up here like this parallelogram, and this one like a parallelogram. Okay, and this one should be parallel to this side. Not really straight line. Okay, like this one. Okay. So if we want to find, say from this point, right? Draw up to here. For example, to this point. And this one, just say this is a big C, become the length from this point to this one. Assume, give this another big, really big C here. This is a small C, okay? This one small C from the first one. So in this case, we're gonna have what? The big C here, square equal to A square plus B square plus 2. Then this gonna be 2AB cosine theta. In this case, the theta gonna be here, gonna be obtuse angle, but this one gonna be acute angles. Okay, that's a formula you learn from grade 9, correct? And then if at the same time, if we apply this formula with the vectors, okay, if we apply this one to the vector equation, gonna be, you just write it down. This one gonna be this one, the absolute. Can write that to equal to this formula. Okay, so we're gonna have this absolute. Like this one become absolute vector A. Okay, power 2 plus absolute vector B. And this one gonna be, erase this one. Gonna be C absolute power 2 like this. And then this gonna be plus and 2A, vector B. But when we like in this case, like this question, cosine theta here, cosine theta is already merged into time vector A, vector B already. So this is a formula, okay. So in this case, it's come up this one angle theta here belong to this one, so gonna be plus, and this one is the obtuse, and then this acute, so this is gonna be minus. So this one will, the theta will tell, right? So that's why we don't have the absolute between vector A, vector B for this one, because we have opened the sign plus and minus, because they will sign gonna be plus minus depend on the theta here. Okay, this is a formula you learn from grade 9, right? So now we continue to do this one, this where come from. Just say this is a formula from here. Okay, so in this case, after this one, sorry, we can take this one as like a equation 1, right? Now we go equation 1 here. Then we expand this one, use the same idea. So because we have the distance of u minus v, vector v equal to 2. Then if you write the whole thing power 2, the same thing, okay? Minus v and the whole thing power 2. This is a distance, okay? Don't forget. Then this one gonna be 4, right? Power 2 for both sides. And again, this one expand by the formula, right? So we're gonna have distance of u, vector u power 2 minus 2 vector u times vector v plus, and this one vector u, the whole thing power 2 equal to 4. Okay, this one you expand it. Okay, and after this one we get this one as the equation 2. Okay, so form 1 and 2 you can see we can combine, right? If we say equation 1, oh, cannot write down. Equation 1 plus 2. Equation 1 plus 2, right? 1 plus 2, so we have 2 vector, the length of vector u power 2, and the middle term here is gone, right? Plus, yeah, this is a plus, this is a minus, so gone. And then plus form 1 plus 2, okay? So we have 2, this one, sorry, this one should be v, okay, vector v. So become 2 vector v and power 2 here. And this one plus gonna be what, 40, right? become 40. And then from this one, we can simplify, become vector u, the distance of vector u square plus the distance of vector v square. So we divide, simplify it. So become 20. Okay. After this one, we can get this one as equation 3. Because we're gonna use it later, we try to get this in this pattern. Okay. So now from 1 plus 2, we can get 1 minus 2, right? Equation 1 minus 2. So it minus this one gone, right? Gone. So this minus here become plus. So we have 4 what? Vector u times vector v. And this one minus, so this one gone, right? So we left 36 minus what? 36 minus 4 become 32 between 1 and 2, equation 1 and 2. So then 4 can simplify it. So become h. Okay. So we got this one's h. From this one, what we can have, that means we from that one, because okay, because we know the inner products or dot product formula, right? We have vector u times vector v equal to the distance of vector u times the distance of a vector v cosine theta. Okay, and then from the we have the from the equation 3. I like the equation what we have first. Equation from the equation 2 from the last page. Okay, we have vector u power 2 from, let me see, this one should be from the equation 3. Okay, so I go to the new page. So I like only the equation we have from the last page. So we have vector u square plus the distance of vector v square equal to 20. That's the equation 3 what we have from last page. Okay, and then the equation 4. Okay, from this one, I like this one first. And then from the formula we have for the product, dot product or inner product, vector u times vector v equal to the distance of vector u times the distance vector v cosine theta. And then from we have from last page, vector u times vector v equal to h, right? So now just replace this one down. So this one gonna be vector u times the length of vector b times cosine 45, because question say they have from the question, or they say they have the two vectors, vector u and vector v. They have vector u meets vector v in the 45 degrees. So we just replace theta equal to 45. And then this one we're gonna have vector u, the distance of vector u times the distance of vector v times cosine 45 is 1 over square root 2. So then we have here vector, the distance of vector u times the distance of vector v equal to this one time, right? Become 8 square root 2. Okay, so equal to 8 square root 2. After this, we take this one from this one, if I want to, I time 2. Okay. From this one, I time 2, right? From this one, I time with the 2. Why? Because I want to make in the pattern of like a plus b and the whole thing power 2 will equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is a formula. So right now our a is the length of vector u and b is the length of vector v. A is the length of vector u and b is the length of vector v. And then I want the middle term have like a 2. A means the length of vector u and b is the length of vector v. So I need the number 2 here. So that's why I time 2 here from this one. Okay. So then I time 2 become 2. The length of vector v times the length of vector u times the length of vector v equal to 16, right? Square root 2 equal 16 square root 2. So I will set this as the equation 4. Okay, from 4, and then I can plus equation 3 with 4 because I want to get this pattern, correct? So I have 3 plus 4. Equation 3 plus 4. So I have the length of vector u. I just rearrange same like a formula right away. Okay, so become plus 2 the length of vector u times the length of vector v and plus the length of vector v is a v power 2. Okay, so from there I have 20, yes, plus 6, sorry, plus 16 square root 2. So I have 16 square root 2. Then from this one, get in this formula now, right? This one, get in this formula now. So I can write it down in the whole thing bracket. So I have, open the bracket, the length of vector u plus the length of vector v and the whole thing power 2 equal to 20 plus 16 plus 16 square root 2. Okay, plus 16 square root 2. And from this, it's because the power 2, so we need to find only the final answer. We need only this one. The length of vector u plus the length of vector v. So it's gonna be what? Plus minus square root the whole thing here. 20 plus 16 square root 2. And then you just simplify. You can use calculator. So this one approximate. You can use calculator. Is what 6 should be 6 point. Can get the 2 decimal is okay. 6.53, I think. Okay. So this because it's a length, so you just use unit for the unit. Okay. So but final answer. What the final answer? Really, final answer have to answer only positive, right? And then because the length, so we can omit the negative side. So this one you answer only this one is a final answer. Okay, so that's a question 6 final answer. Okay, I think that's all, and we go for next question number 7. 7. Okay, here. Say given the vector, this one, vector to edge perpendicular, like this, to the vector of negative 16 to A, and just say 10, 6, they give this one equation equal. Okay, if theta is the angle between vectors, if theta is between the vector of this and this, what Then find the value of cosine theta power 4. Okay. From this, what this one? Perpendicular mean 90 degree. This vector have the theta 90 degrees. So the formula we got is what? If two vector perpendicular, then the time equal to 0, correct? So now we can see because of this one, right, perpendicular. So we have 2h times this vectors, negative 16 and 2a here. This one equal to 0 because perpendicular. From definition, okay, go back to see the last handout. So then this time, so the formula is what? This 2 times this plus this times this. So we have 2 times negative 16 plus h times 2a equal to 0. So become 16a, and this one equal to what? This one become 32. 32 move become negative, become 32, and then divided by get a. So become 2, right? A equal to 2. Now we got this one, a equal to 2 now. We write down first, we got a equal to 2. Now next, what we have to do? The equation gives, say, this vector equal to this and plus. Now we have a already, correct? We have a here, so we just replace, maybe just say from the question, we have what? 10, 6, the vector here, 10, 6 equal to b, we don't know yet. And this one is a 1, 4 plus 2c. C is, we don't know, c, we don't know. So this is a minus h. And then a is, replace a here, okay? A we got from here equal to 2 here. A equal to 2. Then now from this one we simplify first. Simplify this all vector out. In this one in the component form, correct? We like the component form. The question load not we like. So this one time mean become what? 2b, 8b, right? And plus this one become 2 minus 16c. And this one become 4c. Okay. From this one you can say, we can write down this one become what? Like this. Okay, do step by step. So 10, 6, and then this one you can add it up. 2b, this one 2b, minus 16c. This is a b, okay? 2b minus 16c, and then this is hb plus 4c. Plus 4c. So now from the identity, right? So we have 10 equal to 2b minus 16c, and then 6 equal to hb plus 4c. Okay, so you can say this one equation 1 and equation 2. Now we can simplify, right? Can simplify this one. I need more space, so I move here. So then from equation 1, right, we simplify because this 10 to 16, we make a lower term, it's gonna be easy to do calculation. So this one become 5 divided by 2, right? 5, and then this will be minus 8, 16. And this one also from the equation to simplify it, 6, 8, 4. So we can, this one become 3 equal to 4b plus 2c. Okay. So then this equation 3, and this one is 4. This is 3, okay. and this one 4. Now we can find now which easier to get. We use the simultaneous equation, right? So we can eliminate this a B, okay, this one B, this a B also. So we eliminate B first, easier by time 4, right? So equation 3 times 4. So 4 times 5 become 20, right? And 4 times 6 become, oh no, this is a B. Maybe you can make clear. 2B, oh, I'm wrong here. Divide 5, 2, and this one B, yes. This one B, okay. And the S, C. So this one become 4 times, every term 4 times 5, 20, 4 times B become 4B. And minus 4 times 8, 32C. Okay, so this equation 5. Then 4 and 5 eliminate B, so we can get 4 minus 5, right? Or 5 minus 4, up to you, it's okay. So if 4 minus 5, this one become negative. So we have negative 17. And this one become minus, so 4B minus 4B gone. So this one minus, this one should be plus. So we have plus, so become 34, correct? 34C. Because this 4 minus 5 plus 34C, yes. And then should be negative sign here also. Negative sign. Not negative sign because it's a plus, so sorry, it should be plus sign. Oh. Because minus 4 minus 5, this become plus, so become 34, yes. So then C equal to negative 17 over 34. So come out become 1 over 2, right? So we got it now, C equal to 1 over 2. We have now C equal to 1 over 2. We have here. I just mark it down here. C equal to this negative 1 over 2. After this, we can get what? B, correct? Replace B in any equation you want. So the most easy is replace in substitute C equal to 1 over negative 1 over 2 in where? In equation 3. So become 5, this C, okay? 5 equal to this a B, okay? So B minus 8 times C is a negative 1 over 2. So what we have here? Why cannot like? Okay, become B minus become plus. Cut, so become 4, right? And this one 5. So B equal to this will be B equal to 1. So we get another unknown here. We got B now here, B, and we have C. We have C equal to 1 over 2, and we have also A here. So we got A, B, C already. So we can replace in here, right? We can replace A, B, C in here. Because they say theta is the angle between these two vectors. So if two vectors like this one vector and this another vector, the other one, when they met one like this, right? They will have one theta here. Okay, this may be this vector assume maybe here, we don't know yet. Okay, it's A, this is 0. And this one gonna be 2, B, C like this. Right? So and when these two vectors like this come here. Right? So this one gonna be theta. We don't know it's acute or obtuse, but the definition theta is angle between these vector, these two vectors. So from this one we can get maybe this like a u, vector u, and this a vector v. Okay, so the next step we use the formula of, say, vector u times vector v, right? If they use this one, can say this a u and this a v, either one, vector v. So then this u times vector u times vector v equal to the distance of vector u. This is a formula of inner product, right? And then scalar product, remember from the last handout, cosine theta. Okay, so now see next. So we just like this one. How about from this one, right? So we write down from this one. We write down become, and like at the top here. Okay, so gonna be 2. I like this one. Write down first. This one times this one should be 2 here. So 2 vector BC. Okay, so this one you can write down become, replace A is 2 and this one 0 time 2, B is 1, C is 1, negative 1 or 2. Okay, so we got all the unknown ABC, so we replace all the number we got here. From this one, if you we simplify, right? Gonna be 4, 0, right? And time this one gonna be 2, and this one time in cut negative 1. So this one we have, this one is what, say vector u times vector v. Okay, so now we, next step, replace in this formula, correct? Replace in this formula. So become u times v, this one, so we write down this side. Eh? Then now we replace this one, formula from here. Gonna be 4, 0 times 2, negative 1 equal to the distance of vector u is what? 4 square. 4 square plus 0 square, right? The formula, right? This is a distance. So then time the distance of vector v is 2 square plus negative 1 square. Here, this one. Okay, and then time cosine theta. After this, use the formula, then this one time plus this time, right? So we have 4 formula again, okay, time 2 plus 0 time. So 0 time negative 1 on the left hand side. And this one gonna be 16, right? Time this one 4, 1 become 5. And then time cosine theta. After that, you simplify. This one become this 0, so this 4 to 8. So I have this one equal to 16 times 5 cosine theta. 16 means 4, right? So you divide. So this side cosine theta equal to 8 divided by 16. Take square root out, become 4, right? Times root 5. So now we have this one become 4, 2 over root 5. Simplify it. Then because question want us to get sine theta power 4, so you just like this one, cosine theta, the whole thing power 4. And this one gonna be power 4, 2 power 4 is 16. And this one 2, 1 over 2 power 4 become 5 power 2, so become 25. So we have now this answer. So this same, when you write down, same meaning, correct? You can write in this way also. So the same meaning of writing. So that's all. This is answer for question 7. This is answer. Okay. So now this question 6 and 7. So you can take a look and study one more time. Okay. I think that's all. Okay. Okay. Bye bye.